Okay, I'm back. Is it kind of ironic that we're having a trial and there's police sirens outside my window? Anyway, he's saying we need more evidence. What more do we need? Huh? What's the matter? Is that all the evidence you have? I beg to differ. Go on. Show it to me! What the? Why is he acting like this? He's egging me on. But why? He should be feeling cornered by now. But it's like it's not even affecting him. It's because he has affluenza and he's thinking 10 steps ahead of us, and he's because he's a rich boy that needs to be getting slapped in the face with a little reality. I hate people like that. If it wasn't obvious by now. Come on. You're not telling me you're through, are you? You have more evidence. I know you do. I'm pretty sure there is more evidence. Kirigiri to the rescue. It's hidden in the discussion we had earlier about the discrepancies between this murder and Genocider Show's murders. Evidence that I killed her? The discrepancies between Genocider Show's murders and this one. There's evidence that Tagami is the killer? What exactly is she talking about? Is this an epiphany anagram or more debate? No, more debate. Desk lamp. Oh, yay, it's only 1 ammo. Differences between the murders. I killed him with my scissors. Crucified with something handmade. Jenna scissors. Fujizaki was crucified with a rope, was it not? Yes, it was indeed a rope. Was it really? No, it wasn't. The rope seems rather fishy. Yo, Togami, where'd you get it? Yes! I hit it! I thought I missed for a second. Break, motherfucker! Oh yeah, perfect score. Actually, you have seen it before, Tagami. The rope used to hang Fujisaki's body was really an extension cord. Huh? 'Twas an extension cord? I saw you use that extension cord in the library, Tagami. On top of that, after the murder, the extension cord had disappeared from the library. I refuse to believe that as the person who had been using the cord, you missed that detail. Yes! Finally! I want to kill this bastard! I just want to kill him! Why won't he die? Then it could have only been Togami who brought the extension cord to the scene of the crime. I see. Interesting. So is this the answer you've settled on? After killing Chihiro Fujizaki in the women's changing room, I hung her body and wrote the bloody message to make it look like Genocider Show had done it. Does that about cover it? Again, it's like he's taunting me for some reason. I could predict this already. It's not him, isn't it? Like he doesn't have anything to worry about. Wait, nothing to worry about. I asked you a question. Is that your answer? Yes, that's our fucking answer. You killed Fujizaki, you asshole. The opposite of agreeing. That seems like a very plausible thing for you to do, Togami. After all, you're talking about this being a game. Hey, would you mind holding off for just a minute? I'd like to keep the discussion going for just a little bit longer. Yeah, I knew it. It's not him. When the main character thinks something wrong, it's not him. Why can't Byakuya just... Wow, I keep calling him by his first name. Why can't Tagami just die? He doesn't deserve my respect. What? Is that really necessary? We've already figured out who did it, dude. Maybe we have, but still. Something doesn't feel quite right. Doesn't feel right? And what would that be? I killed Chihiro Fujisaki in the women's changing room, and then manipulated the crime scene. So it would appear as though the psychopathic homicidal maniac was responsible for the murder. And what exactly doesn't seem right about that? Wait, is that really how it happened? Well, yes, that's where the body was found. Is Togami really right in saying that? No, I don't think so. There's something obviously wrong with his claim. The crime scene, I think. You said you killed Fujizaki in the women's changing room, Tagami, but I'm not sure about that. I think the murder might have taken place somewhere else. Unbelievable! You've let me down, Naegi. I thought you were going somewhere else with that. But goddamn, if I've never been more wrong. She died in the women's changing room. There's no question about that. It couldn't possibly have happened anywhere else. And isn't it possible she was killed somewhere else and then brought there, along with the rest of the scene? You think the whole scene was moved? And I expect you have some evidence to back up a claim like that. Oh yeah, you bet! Yeah, that was the idea. Did I just throw him off balance? Oh, he's pissed now. Even if we don't kill him, I'm still pretty happy that we pissed him off a little bit. It's kind of fun. He's been so confident up to this point, but as soon as I mentioned the crime scene, maybe it never occurred to him that the murder could have taken place elsewhere. Hey, don't leave the rest of us behind, soldiers. What do you mean she was murdered somewhere else? What's the holdup, Nagi? Oh, you mad now, huh? You mad now? If you have evidence showing that she was killed somewhere else, then hurry up and present it. The first piece of evidence suggesting the crime was committed somewhere else is the thing that was moved from the men's changing room to the women's room and vice versa. It was the posters, I believe. Posters! Eh. Oh yeah! The posters in the two changing rooms suggest the murder might have taken place in a different room. The posters are your evidence? In the women's changing room, there's a poster of a busty supermodel that doesn't that seem a bit strange? I mean, really, a poster of a female model in the women's changing room. She's not busty, she's busted for having some fake-ass titties. It's funny. On the other hand, the poster hanging in the men's changing room was of that of a boy band that's extremely popular with girls, Tornado. I think that's made up. I'm pretty sure that's based on, like, maybe a Japanese boy band, I don't know. I really don't know. That, too, seems to be a bit out of place, wouldn't you think? So he proposed that the posters in the two changing rooms were switched. That's not all either. There's one other thing about the two posters that doesn't add up. Isn't that right, Ugami? Are you referring to my protein coffee? Protein coffee? One day, while working on the women's changing room, I spilled protein coffee on the floor. And yet, after the murder, the stain had been cleaned spotless. Actually, that's not exactly right. The stain wasn't cleaned. It was relocated. We found it in the boys' changing room. Where is it? There it is. The stain on the carpet in the women's changing room wasn't actually clean. I found it on the carpet in the men's changing room. That is indeed the mark left by my protein coffee. So you're saying even the carpet was switched. But to what end? How about to move the scene of the murder from the men's changing room to the women's? I beg your pardon? In other words, the culprit moved the bloodstained poster and carpet along with the corpse, in order to relocate the crime scene in its entirety. While I confess this is a legitimate interpretation, what would the culprit gain from doing so? Huh? Is it truly necessary for them to go through all the effort of relocating the crime scene? Actually, no. The more important question is, if she really was killed in the men's changing room, then how did the victim, Fujizaki, gain access to the changing room? To enter one of the changing rooms, you must use your Electro ID on the card reader by the door. However, Fujizaki, being female, had only had access to the women's changing room via her Electro ID. In short, she couldn't have gained entry to the men's changing room. Wait, there is one way. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to tell you, dude. Forgive me if I don't believe you. Believe it, cause I'm about to tell. Believe it. Who are you, Naruto? Cause I'm about to tell you how she could have done it right here, right now. Is it really possible? Did Fujizaki really have some way of entering the men's changing room? Oh god. Oh, whoops. More focus time. Is it really possible? Oh, getting rid of the chatter. Oh, I've got it. Oh, fuck. Abilities. Nope, that ain't it. Oh, fuck. Ugh! Okay, I have to go to the last one and pause, because there's two of them there. There's two chatter, and then I have to really look out, because it's really hard. Okay. Focus. Oh, I missed! Damn it! I hate this game! No, I love this game. It's just, it's so difficult. I hate the chatter. And I only freeze time for like at least 3 seconds. Ugh. Skipping, getting rid of the chatter at the same time. I hate not reading, but I have to focus. Here, got it! Oh, I hate this, so stressful. I just want to finish this trial. See, low aptitude, whatever. Fujizaki couldn't possibly have used Kawato's Electro ID. Why not, dude? Because when I found it in the entrance hall, it was broken. That makes sense. There goes my idea. He looks so happy about it. It's almost impressive how quickly you surrendered. In any event, was it not against the rules to make use of another's Electro ID? The rules only prohibit the lending of Electro IDs. They say nothing of borrowing someone else's, which is to say you're free to use any of the dead student Electro IDs without violating the rules. Yep, that's exactly right. Although it makes no difference since his Electro ID was broken. Sorry, I needed a drink. In which case, she must have reprogrammed it using her skills as a super-duper high school programmer. Objection, it's impossible to modify an Electro ID. An alarm will go off if you open one of them up. Given she could neither have used Kawato's Electro ID nor modified her own, could perchance Master Makoto Nagi's line of reasoning have been incorrect? If she couldn't get into the men's changing room, then yeah, that's what that means. Then my vote goes to Togami! But is that really how it happened? Did Togami really kill Fujizaki in the women's changing room? I don't think that's right, but I'm all out of... Hold on. Again, she comes to the rescue. I agree with Nagi. I think he's on the right track. Huh, you open your mouth for the first time and who knows how long, and that's what comes out? The kid could have gotten into the men's room. That means... And how can you be so sure? There is another way. What was that? Explain yourself, Kitty Kitty. What is this other way? Yes, of course, but to do that, could I possibly request that we take another short recess? There's some place I'd like to take everyone. Whoa! What you talking about? If you allow it, it'll make the rest of the trial much more exciting, which I'm sure you would enjoy. Oh, it'll make the class trial more exciting? Alright, it's cool with me. This class trial is officially in recess. What? Seriously? So where is this thing you want to show us, and don't think I'll let you off easy if it's something stupid. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Let's get going. This trial is so long. With nobody really sure what's going to happen, the class trial went on to recess, and we all followed Kitty Kitty. Her destination was the crime scene. Because that's the only thing we could look at. The women's changing room. We've gone over this place with a fine-toothed comb. What do you expect to find here? Examine the victim's body again. Very carefully. Oh no, what's going on? Examine Fujizaki's body. All of it, and thoroughly. You mean, touch the body? Back up, boy. Nay. I will have to refrain. It would be improper for me to place my hands all over a woman's body. It's not that it creeps me out or anything. It might possibly be against my religion. I shall do it. The beefcake. But you're a girl, Sakura. Making you touch a dead body is, you know, a guy really should do it. No, it'd be more suitable if I, a female, were to touch her than allow a male to do it. I will take care of it. Sakura. Do I smell homo? Are you two lesbians? Oh my god, what the hell? No, we're not. Quit playing games. Very well, I will begin. I hope you can forgive me for doing this, Fujizaki. As she spoke, Ogami held her hands clasped together before Fujizaki's body before placing them on her. Make sure you examine the entire body, very carefully. That should answer any questions you have. Her whole body, you say. Her face is like, what the fuck are you telling me to do? To what end are you having me Ah! She screams. I'm not gonna do that. What's wrong? Impossible. How could this? Ogami's eyes were wide open, fixated on Fujizaki's body. She was visibly trembling. Fujizaki. What? Is a man! That's right, guys! If any guys are watching this video, and you had a bit of a crush on Fujizaki, she's a guy that looks a lot like a girl. Like, legitimately. If Ogami and Fujizaki's situations were switched, it would make much more sense in my mind. But right now, my mind is full of fuck. My fuck is full of brain. Thanks, Japan, for making me question gender of people. Thanks. Oops, wrong button. I see. So she was a man. Thank you very much for your Dude, you're kidding. I do not tell jokes. So... It's true. That pretty much means everyone was somewhat attracted to her. A guy. Fujisaki's a boy. What's this? You guys didn't know? I thought it was pretty dang obvious. Chihiro Fujisaki's a cross-dresser. Yeah, it's just putting, like, me down even more. He was a cross-dresser? God damn, that's hot. Now I wish I'd done him. That makes sense. So this is what Kitty Kitty wanted to show everyone. Oops. You were right about that. It most certainly does make things more exciting. Now let's hop back to the courtroom and get the ball rolling again. This time with a little extra oomph.